My name is Chinn, and my husband Kevin and I are fifth-generation family farmers. We farm with his mom and dad and his brother. We raise hogs, cattle, and we have row crop as well on our family farm. It's really hard to say what a typical day on our farm is because every day it's different. Every day we have to get up, we have to make feed for the livestock, we have to breed the animals, we have to do a routine animal welfare check to check the health of our animals, make sure they're okay. There's paperwork, tons of paperwork to do. We take great care to make sure we keep track of every hog on our family farm. We have a medical record for each animal. So for me, there's a lot of computer data entry, making sure everything that gets recorded in the hog barns gets back into the computer accurately. And then of course with the kids, there's always running after them, basketball practices, softball practices, and community events that we're involved in as well. So our day might start about 5:30 in the morning, and we might not go back in the house till 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. I think every generation in farmers, we all want to make sure that we pass our family farm on to the next generation in better shape than what we received it. On our farm, caring for our environment is one of the top priorities. We want to make sure that this natural resource is here for the next generation. We test our manure, we test our soil so that we know that we're not over-fertilizing or under-fertilizing our ground. We also collect all of the manure from our hogs and we store them in basins that are approved by the Department of Natural Resources. We monitor daily rainfall on our farm and we keep track of how much fertilizer we apply to each field so that in years to come we can look back and see what fertilizer was needed on which field. We work 7 days a week, it doesn't matter, even on Christmas. And I think why it's so important for us farmers and ranchers to start talking about what we do and to start showing videos of our family farms and explain every process so that people have a better understanding. To be a farmer, it's not just about coming out and throwing some feed out to the animals. There's a lot of science involved in it today. For example, every load of corn that we purchase, we test it. Working closely with our nutritionists, we've learned a lot about the science involved in designing the diets for our animals. So it's not just about throwing some slop out to the hogs anymore. It's a science, and there's a lot of research that has gone into improving the diets to make sure that the animals are as healthy as they can be. Since most people aren't able to get to a family farm today, it's really important for me to share the family farm story. So Kevin and I tried to be unique in how we brought our farm to people. We did a YouTube video where people can have a virtual tour of our family farm. I've started a family blog where I blog about the activities on our farm and our children being involved in the family farm. And last year, our family was even involved in a promotion for farm life with the St. Louis Cardinals. And Fred Bird came out to our family farm for a day and spent the day choring with us and feeding the animals. And that video was played during St. Louis Cardinal games last year.